All right, Nicky, nice to meet you today. Really cool the way you play drums right off the bat. You know, most right-handed players play like this, and this is the way that I grew up playing. All right, but it's neat that you can do this. So that's pretty cool that you can, do either one. This one almost makes more sense, right? Just every once in a while, you'll need to kind of switch back and forth, in order to play something right-handed or left-handed. And, we talked about drum breaks, right? That's the one thing that you were doing. And then at the very end, I was going to suggest that you leave one little bit of space before you start playing again. So here's a beat. And then I'm going to do the break, just 2 on each one. Right there, I kind of reversed my hands, right? One time I did it with the left hand, and then another time I did it with the right hand. And it's good to be what we call ambidextrous. Don't ask me to spell that, but ambidextrous means that you can do this and then this, right? You can just kind of switch back and forth if you want. And you'll want to do one or the other eventually. And it sounds like you're kind of more into the open style of doing it. And then, another thing that I was just doing there was, doing a break and, throwing in a crash. That's another thing that was in your book. So you would do something like this, where you'd hit the crash and then start the beat. But then if you're going faster, you have to leave out some of your hi-hats, right? So if you're going like that, so now I'm going to start it with a crash. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. So while you're doing that, we threw in that extra crash at the end, right? We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that each time. So, just try to play along with that. And I'll send a picture of your book, which unfortunately, we did leave your book. There it is right up there on the stand. So I'm going to take a few pictures of that and send that to you. And then if you need to get that back, I can get that back to you somehow. So then the other thing, that we talked about is like, how do we hold the sticks, right? How do we get those buzz rolls to happen? And you really kind of want the sticks, more or less, almost completely covered. I don't know if the pinky does as much, but for sure, these two fingers right here definitely help with the, getting that motor to start going on the buzz. And then when you play, you want to let the stick, be loose enough in your hand so that you get that buzz. So you're holding your hand fairly tight, but just loose enough. You get that sound. Left side's always a little bit harder. Right? And then you try the both together. Tightening up your hands a bit. Grip gets a little bit tighter. And sometimes I even turn my palms over a little bit to get a little bit more, and it's a little hard to see from that angle here. Let me see if I can do that. There you go. So you can see my hands. Maybe I'd play like this while playing beats. But if I really want to get a heavy, heavy buzz roll, I'll get the weight of my hands. Like that, and that's a possibility there too. So that's just a little taste of what we did, and if that's something that is going to work out for you, Nicky, and work for your schedule there, Charlie, let me know, and we can either this time, if that works for you, or we'll see what happens when baseball ends. But good luck with baseball. All right, nice to meet you both. Take care.